Hello Sagittarius, welcome back. Today we're doing a reading for February 21st until February 27th, 2021. We're back to general reads, looking at your recent past, your present energies, and what is coming up for all of y'all. This is a general reading though, so it may not resonate for all of you, and that's fine, totally fine. Take the things that are for you, leave everything else behind. Let's get into your higher vibe, Sagittarius, whether it is for your sun, moon, or rising sign, because I did this introduction all willy-nilly. If you have not yet done so, it would mean a great deal to me for you to subscribe to the channel and be here every week with me. I'm very thankful for all of the likes, the shares, the subscribes so far. If this reading resonates, please do leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. Oops. Interesting. Okay. Overall energy here, Sagittarius, is the Three of Cups, maybe coming together with some others right now, though I really do think there is an energy around that you are feeling challenged by, you're not happy with, you don't want it around. It's coming in between you and someone else or something else. I'm getting like, you know, a three's a crowd sort of energy here. In the recent past, we have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Moon. Sagittarius is you to me, working very much to be able to walk away from confrontation, walk away from frustration, from obstacles, from needing to feel like you are in competition with other people. I mean, like, to me, Sagittarius is like the boss babe energy of the zodiac in a lot of ways. So I know that you feel like you need to just compete in your own lane, so to speak. But I think there is a bit of an exhaustion to like the posturing, to the conflict and confrontation sort of energy. And you're working really to move away from it because it's just sucking you dry and making it difficult for you to feel connected with yourself and connected with your intuition here. Sorry, I have such an itch. Okay, in the present energy, we have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Cups, again with the fives and like this sense of conflict coming forward for you here. Doing some more walking away. Eight of Cups and Ten of Wands energy here, Sagittarius. You're learning what to walk away from. You're learning who to walk away from. And I think this is going to be a little bit stressful for you because it's going to feel like a bit of an upheaval for you in your life, that you're just like abandoning some things that are familiar or some people that are familiar, but you're doing it to like get yourself out of this space where you're feeling like you constantly need to be competing, constantly need to be dealing with all these obstacles that you don't want to deal with imposed on you by other people. Remember? But as a result, it's going to open up the door for you for a better opportunity to come in, something that's going to be a little bit more aligned with your values, aligned with the things close to your heart, with this Ace of Cups. So overall, it's going to feel heavy for a minute, but it's going to pay off for you here, Sagittarius. Coming into the future energy, we have the Tower, the Emperor, and the Two of Wands. There's going to be a sudden shift for you coming on the heels of all of this. And I think it's going to elevate your status, elevate your position in society. It's going to give you a higher vantage point to look out at your future from. We will pull some cards here to clarify these messages. We'll start with clarifying this Three of Cups. Not going to be surprised if we see the Devil come out here. Yeah, Five of Emotions, Temperance, and the Ace of Emotions. Ah, interesting. We're healing a little bit of trauma here, Sagittarius, but I think that this sense of regret or heavy emotion or something that is holding you in the past a little bit in a way that's heavy emotionally for you has been coming in the way. It's getting in between you and your ability to be able to try for a start at love with somebody new again, or to be able to try to explore love again. So I think with the Three of Cups as the overall energy, it's more about wanting to have union with somebody else, but feeling like there is something heavy you've been carrying around with you that is sitting in between you and another person, or you and the ability to be with another person. Let's take a look in the recent past here at this Eight of Cups. The Sun, the Star, and the Muse of Voices. Very interesting here. It's almost as if you feel like you had to walk away from your happiness, or walk away from a goal that you worked very hard for and got to a position where like you finally had achieved, because of the level of conflict you're dealing with, which is contradictory to me. This is interesting energy. Certainly, it's like you made it and then you had to walk away from it. Let's look at the moon. No one said you were. There's the Devil. Seven of Emotions and the Priestess. Yeah, I do still think that your intuition is being clouded right now, Sagittarius, by feelings. By feelings you have been holding on to from your past that have been in the way. You've got something you need to let go of, because and maybe you were forced to separate, okay, from whatever this thing was that was bringing you happiness and joy, and felt like the goal that you've been working very hard to get to here, and you finally kind of reached the top of your game in it, because it became rife with conflict for you, and so you had to walk away from it to preserve your happiness, even though like that's where your happiness was. As a result, though, again, you're carrying heavy emotions around with you, Sagittarius, and they are blurring your ability to listen to your inner voice and to have that sense of guidance forward. And so it's making it difficult, I think, to know what direction you're moving into. Now, obviously, this is going to shift because we're closing out the read with a renewed ability to look forward. But from where you're standing presently, it may not be clear. Let's look in the present energy. What just came out? Who you is. Ooh, Two of Emotions just came flying out. Synchronicity, divine synchronicity, right place at the right time here. I want to look at this Five of Swords in the present energy. Muse of Materials, Queen of Materials, Ten of Materials. Whew. Power couple. But feeling not like it's stressing you out a little bit. It's like overall the energy here, Sagittarius, is like, I think there might be somebody in particular that you want to be with, that you want to share that energy with, that you want to move forward with, consider a future with, but you feel like you have to walk away from them. You don't feel like you can give yourself to them, give your energy to them, because you have not dealt with the stress and the feelings that you have been carrying around before them. Let's look at this Ace of Cups here too. Overall, I mean, there's a very strong energy here of wanting love, Sagittarius. Page of Emotions, Knight of Voices, Eight of Emotions. Yeah. Again, this is love being presented to you, and kind of turning your back on it. It's like you want to take action for it. You want to go for it when it comes up, but you're not letting yourself, and you're turning your back on it. And I think this really is coming, Sag, from a place of needing to heal some things so that you can move forward. Let's look in the future energy. Whoa. Yeah, the Hermit. Just keep isolating yourself. Just keep isolating yourself. Let's look at this Tower card. Two of Materials, Ten of Emotions, and the Nine of Materials. Like, happiness is so close for you here, Sagittarius. It is like around you at every turn. And I'm talking like sustained, fully happy, feel good energy. It is all around you. I think that this Tower moment coming in for you is going to restore a balance that you think was lost as it relates to that sense of emotional fulfillment, and as it relates to being able to be like an independent person who is doing it for themselves, making their own money, getting their whole life on their own, but also can have love and happiness and that mutual sharing with another person. And again, this is going to lead you into a place where you are able to feel more empowered, to have a better vantage point to look at the future. Healing is so important. Let's take one last message from Spirit here for you. Queen of Cups, the Justice card, and the Wheel. A fair outcome will come for you here, Sagittarius, if you are willing to do the work, the emotional work. You're not going to be able to end this cycle and be able to move into what you do want, get the outcomes that you are looking for, until you are fully willing to like put ego aside and do the emotional work. It might not be the message you want to hear, but this is the message you need today. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please do subscribe, and we'll see you next week.